Hello and welcome to my third video on Dawn of War mapping. Today I'm going to be showing you a little bit of texturing and some covers. So, first things first, you want to go into this one at the end, that's Impasse Map Editor. I'm going to go to Impassable, set that up a bit more, and over where the barriers are, you want to make sure that it's impassable. And on the outside of the map where you've still got some area. Otherwise, people with jump packs or teleports will be able to get on there, and you don't want that. Unless you do want that, then you can keep that in. Set that down a bit more so I can. Right. Also, in the rest of this, I will be doing some decal examples. And what you should be doing when you're making your map is, what I do anyway. I start making a map and then I think of the theme. So this is going to be I don't know yet. I'll think of it as I keep making it. But you want to go with a theme like an urban, a tundra, or jungle, and you want to think about how you want the decals to be put out. Right, so once you've got everything you don't want people to go on as impassable terrain, what I'm going to do now is go to Terrain Type Editor. It's on cover at the moment. You want to click it again because it doesn't quite go properly. This is going to be negative cover. That's the river here. It's a little bit negative. Because water is usually negative cover, and I like to keep that as a basis. As I explained in the other video, this is going to be a 2v1 and the one's going to have a lot more resources. Because the one will be attacking and the two will be attacking, and these are going to be a sort of fortish place. It's alright. I went over a bit there, so you want to go to none. And make sure it's only where you want the cover. I missed a bit there actually. Cover negative. Now, I'm going to make some positive cover, which is going to be slightly entrenched in the ground. It's going to be one there and one there. So you want to set value, and I'm currently on above water surface, so I just want to bring the height down ever so slightly. Oh, it only goes to water surface. So, come on. Just go down a little bit. Right. I'm going to have to bring that down to water surface. Or I could do subtractive. So subtractive and bring that down a little bit. Say 40 should do. And this is going to go there. There's going to be a little bit of cover here. Oh. That should do. You can see there's the indent. You won't be able to see it yet until we get textures on this. if I go back to Impasse Edit Map, you want to make sure that it's not cut too much of a hole in there. So I'm going to brush size small. I'm just going to a bit bigger than that. I'll do, why not? Just going to smooth it out a bit, and I'll make it a little bit bigger as well. And like I said, I wanted one over here somewhere. I'm not too sure. I don't know if there's enough space. Might be best not to. Make here one then. Subtractive. Is that a bit bigger? Not low. Bring that down to 40, 30. Smoothing. Bring that back up to 100. And just smooth that out. Like that. Right. So I'm going to put a couple more gameplay posts in. Strategic paint flag there. And a strategic paint flag here. This guy's not going to have any relics because it's kind of unfair considering he's going to have a crap ton more resources. No. I like having my maps being able to have something defendable. Because the way I play RTS is I like holding out for as long as possible before attacking. That's just my personal way of playing it, so I generally aim my maps towards that area. You don't have to if you want to, you can have your map however you want. But that's how I'm going to do this. Right, so I'm going to do a little bit of texturing. Right, where we're going to go is texture stamping. Is it? Nope, it's detail map editor. Which is that one. And we're going to edit these tiles, these basic tiles here. So I'm going to go for a jungle theme. What you're going to do is you probably won't get the one you want straight away. So you want to keep messing until you find something. You might want to overlay and toggle overlay off, and that'll give you a good view. Now this guy's base is going to be that. I'm pretty happy with that for this. The difficult part is making these textures blend in when you decide you want to have something else for another area. It's very efforty. So gotta find one that kinda looks right. Something you can easily blend in, but still fits with how you want the rest of your map to be. So you'll almost never get it first time. So you want to mess around a lot. Oh. I think I'm gonna have to go for one of these. Oh, which one was I? Might be that one. I think that's the one I'll go for. As you can see, I'm not doing the outside bit yet because I might want that a different texture stamp. So I'm holding off for now. So go that, your map starts to get some texture. Which is very good. So what I'm going to do is see if there's anything here that I want maybe for this area. But I don't think there is. I think I'll just keep that as that. Now I'm going to have a look on the outside bit and how I want that to be. Might be some meadowy. But I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks a bit odd being grassy. I get some rocky ground. Rocky ground looks fitting. So what you're going to do is just fill the outside with rocky ground. Now you want this to be either around the cliff bit face or on it. You want it to be as close to that as possible. The texturing, when we get to that bit, it helps a lot. So I'll go back and do that in a minute. But if you get this near the edges, you can just, when you texture the cliffs in, or the walls anyway, it blends this in a lot easier. It's very helpful. So almost done here. I think that's all that done. Yep. Just go and correct the stuff that I mucked up over here. Ooh, nope, dry earth one, isn't it? Yes, it is. That's dry earth 2, right? Nope. Ground? Nope. 1B? Yeah. Ooh. Right. Right, I'm gonna get into textures now. You want this one. Decal placement. Take a while to... Right. I'm in the jungle, and this is usually the one I use for most of my maps. And it's Earth Bank. Shift. My walls are fairly big, so I'm going to specify size. So it's already set to less, but there. Ooh, that wasn't smooth properly. See, that's what happens when you don't smooth properly. It's not very friendly with textures. Get back there. Earth pile. Not earth pile, earth bank. Earth pile will be just a square of it. But I use earth bank. Don't know why, it just seems to be the most fitting one I can ever find. No matter what kind of map. As you can see, you want to put it over so that line is not visible. It blends it in. So you hold shift and you can rotate as you click. Just click to drag. Hold shift to rotate. I like to mix it up a little bit sometimes. Just put random rotation on and it'll put it upside down every now and again for you, and that's helpful to make it not look like it's repeating constantly. you can see, that's blending in the... I think I can see the line there, so... Actually the line's up there, so I mustn't have been able to...
Original wrong song, me go boom it up. Come off when me come back again. Original wrong song, me go boom it up. Come off when me come back again.
Right, so as you can see now, the decals all around the map, and it looks a lot better now. You can't see the lines in between, and it seamlessly blends them in. What I'm going to do now is find a decal that brings that together. There's lots of different decals you can get. A lot of them are good for just like the flowers that you saw just. No cliffs. It can be very awkward to find something you want. An example that doesn't quite go with the other texture up here. I could make it do with another texture. I think that's more for yeah. I've seen something that would fit in with this before, so let's see if I can find it again. Where are you? Oh, big footpath. Maybe another one. Bulking it out a bit. Now I'd say that does it. That's pretty decent. Right, so next time I will be showing you object decals. So, have fun.